7 Stoic rules every man must follow after 30. Turning 30 isn't just another birthday. It's a wake-up call. The habits that held you back in your 20s will destroy you in your 30s. But Stoicism gives us timeless rules to cut the noise, sharpen the mind, and live with unshakable strength. In this video, you'll discover the 7 Stoic rules every man must follow after 30. Miss them, and you risk wasting the most important decade of your life. 1. Master your emotions. The first rule every man over 30 must follow is this: master your emotions, or they will master you. In your 20s, losing control might seem harmless. You get angry, you overreact, you let people push your buttons. But after 30, that same lack of control can ruin relationships, careers, even your health. The Stoics taught that emotions are not enemies. They are signals. Anger, jealousy, frustration. They point to what you haven't yet mastered inside yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So when she ignores your text, when your boss criticizes you unfairly, when life throws chaos your way, you pause, you breathe, you respond, not react, because a man who controls his emotions controls his life, and this control leads directly to the second Stoic rule, one that will test your patience every single day after 30. 2. Practice relentless patience. The second Stoic rule after 30 is this: patience is power. Most men think strength means speed, quick success, fast money, immediate results. But the Stoics knew true strength is endurance. Seneca wrote, "Time heals what reason cannot." And after 30, you realize life is not a sprint, it's a long game. When others rush into bad decisions, when they quit the gym because results don't come fast enough, when they chase instant pleasure and end up with long-term regret, you wait, you endure, you keep showing up. Patience doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the right thing consistently and trusting that time is your ally, because a man who practices patience is unshakable. And that brings us to the third Stoic rule that will separate you from 90% of men who never grow up. 3. Master your desires. Here's the third Stoic rule every man after 30 must follow. Control your desires before they control you. Epictetus warned, freedom is found in self-mastery. But look around, most men are slaves. Slaves to lust, slaves to greed, slaves to every cheap distraction that steals their focus. After 30, life tests you harder. Your urges grow stronger, your responsibilities heavier. If you don't master your desires, they will drag you down. The Stoics didn't say, kill your desires. They said, discipline them. Want success? Channel it into daily work. Want pleasure? Earn it with balance, not obsession. Want respect? Build it through action, not craving approval. A man who commands himself is stronger than one who conquers a city. And this leads us to the fourth rule, a rule that forces you to face pain instead of running from it. 4. Embrace pain as a teacher. The fourth Stoic rule every man must follow after 30 is simple. Stop running from pain. Start learning from it. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, the obstacle is the way. Yet modern men spend their lives avoiding discomfort, numbing themselves with entertainment, comfort food, or shallow validation. But here's the truth. Pain sharpens you. Discomfort builds you. Every hardship, every rejection, every failure is a lesson in disguise. When you resist pain, you stay weak. When you embrace it, you grow stronger than you ever imagined. So the next time life hits you, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Because every wound can either break you or forge you. And once you accept this, you're ready for the fifth rule, a rule about choosing the right battles in life. 5. Choose your battles wisely. By the time you're 30, you can't afford to waste energy on every fight. Not every insult deserves your response. Not every argument deserves your voice. Epictetus warned, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Because true strength is not in proving yourself to everyone. It's in knowing which battles actually matter. The Stoic man doesn't argue with ignorance. He doesn't fight over ego. He saves his energy for what builds his character, protects his family, and shapes his destiny. Every time you react to nonsense, you lose control. But when you choose silence or walk away, you prove mastery. So ask yourself, is this battle worth my peace? If the answer is no, let it go. Because the strongest man is not the one who fights the most, but the one who fights only when it truly matters. And that discipline leads us directly into the sixth rule, a rule about living with integrity, no matter who's watching. 6. Live with unshakable integrity. After 30, your reputation becomes your shadow. It follows you everywhere, in business, in relationships, in how people remember your name. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." That means no lies, no shortcuts, no double life. A Stoic man keeps his word, even when it's inconvenient. He does the right thing, even when no one is watching, because integrity is not about applause. It's about who you become when the world is silent. When you live without integrity, you may gain quick wins, but you lose respect, trust, and peace of mind. And without those, you have nothing. So let your life be proof that honesty and honor are not outdated. They are your armor. They are your foundation. And once your integrity is unshakable, you are ready for the seventh and final Stoic rule, the rule that will shape how you face the future itself. 7. Focus on legacy, not luxury. After 30, the question changes. It's no longer, how much can I get? It becomes, what will I leave behind? Seneca warned, it is not that we have a short life, but that we waste much of it. Luxury fades, cars rust, status disappears, but your actions, your values, your example, those remain. A Stoic man lives with legacy in mind, not chasing endless consumption, but investing in wisdom, in people, and in impact. Ask yourself, when you are gone, what will they say about you? That you lived for pleasure, or that you lived with purpose? Every choice you make after 30 is a brick. You are building either a monument to yourself or a gift to the generations that follow. And once you embrace this final rule, you will understand the true power of Stoicism, to live strong, die light, and leave behind a name worth remembering. These are the 7 Stoic rules every man must follow after 30. Discipline over comfort, character over approval, control over impulse, time over distraction, responsibility over excuses, relationships over ego, and finally, legacy over luxury. When you follow these principles, you stop living as a boy chasing pleasure and start living as a man who leaves behind honor, strength, and wisdom. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing life, it's about mastering it. If this video spoke to you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom so together we can build lives of meaning and leave a legacy worth remembering.